Have you been struggling to lose body fat? In this video, I'll be revealing the common mistakes that 95% of you make that prevent you guys from getting the abs that you guys want. And I promise if you guys get rid of these mistakes, it'll make getting visible abs be effortless. I use these exact strategies with my clients so that they get results in just weeks without having to spend hours in the gym and endlessly tracking calories. Welcome back, you guys. I'm excited for this one because a lot of people have been reaching out to me just asking like, Nick, how can I get rid of my midsection? I'm trying to get rid of this belly fat. Summer's coming up, feeling the pressure and the heat of it. So they're coming off a bulking diet and they think that I'm gonna get shredded abs while on this bulk diet. When in reality, they feel like this cyclical change of bulk and shred and cut is so beneficial to them. When in reality, it's just an excuse to eat whatever you want during the wintertime, comfort foods while the snow's out or it may be a little bit colder than the summer. And people get stuck into this mindset. So they start to realize that, hey, there are no seasons of this. There's no bulking and cutting phase. I'm just simply bulking all the time, eating whatever I really want. So the biggest thing that I can give you guys in the first lesson that I would say is that when you guys are wanting to get visible abs, you want to be in a slight caloric deficit. So you can be around maintenance or maybe a little bit of a surplus, but it depends on where you're starting from. So again, if you guys are coming from where you need to lose body fat, being in a caloric surplus is not going to benefit you. So what I would tell you, and I don't track macros like crazy, I don't track calories like crazy, but you do want to know your maintenance numbers and you want to slowly reduce those. So you're not going to be starving yourself, but you're going to be changing your approach to what you're eating, how you're eating, and when you're eating it. And the next thing, and this is really important, is that people are so stuck on what are they drinking, what are they eating, this pre-workout, this weight gainer, this protein shake, and they're not realizing that all of these have calories. So when you guys are drinking Gatorade and you're drinking all these electrolytes and different things, most of these contain added sugars or many preservatives. And this is a huge issue because you don't want to be drinking your calories. So by the end of the day, end of the week, you're eating hundreds, if not thousands more of calories that are going to be preventing you from really being in that caloric deficit to where you get those shredded visible abs. The next thing that really comes to mind that really, if you guys get rid of this thought process, you're going to be so much better off. And that is that you are going to get abs in the gym versus in the kitchen. So there is that common saying, you don't get abs in the gym, you get abs in the kitchen. So again, when I'm saying in that slight caloric deficit, you want to be eating foods that are higher in protein, you want to be eating healthy carbs, and you want to be getting rid of refined sugars and things that really maintain the fat that's around your waist. You want to cut all of this stuff out as it immediately spikes your blood sugar, shuttles right into your cells, and then your body wants to retain it. So not only does this cause a whole slew of issues, but it also helps you retain body fat. The fourth thing that I want to mention is alcohol. So a lot of people will be like, man, I have to have my beer, I have to have my beer. And again, it goes back to drinking the liquid calories. But also, alcohol is a toxin. It is a poison to your body. Your body doesn't like it. And so when you are hungover the next day, you're feeling like shit, you're more than likely not going to go to the gym. You're more than likely going to eat like shit. You're going to give yourself the day off. You're going to try and rest and just get it together as best as you possibly can. And this is going to be detrimental over time because if you think about it, it's going to be day after day after day. Whether it be twice a week or more that you guys are drinking, you guys are going to be setting yourself back because remember, good habits compound, but so do bad habits. So you're just really going to be stealing from getting the physique that you want. And hey, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with drinking. I enjoy a social drink every now and then, but I understand what are my goals and what do I want to do and what is in alignment to the life that I want to live and what isn't. I think the final thing that I want to talk about is that you can't spot treat. The biggest thing that you can do is really just give yourself an overhaul. So you want to start working out in the gym, obviously. You guys may be working out in the gym, getting no results at all. And that's where really the kitchen comes into play. So again, you want to eat healthier proteins, you want to eat healthier carbs, and you really want to mitigate all the processed bullshit. This is going to help you lose weight as a whole, and same with the other tips that I gave you. The biggest thing is just patience and consistency, and over time, I promise you will transform your physique. Some of the biggest examples that I see, and it's a real clear indicator that you guys are stuck, one of them is trying to out-exercise a bad diet. You literally cannot outwork a bad diet because again, you are in the gym maybe an hour a day, you are working out an hour a day, and then you are eating the rest of that time or sleeping. So you really have to be accustomed to a healthier diet overall. And this doesn't mean that you have to have a whole life overhaul, but small incremental changes render massive results. And I promise minor tweaks in your diet are going to make a massive difference for you. The next thing is, how do you view yourself? Are you viewing yourself as an overweight person? The biggest thing is envisioning who it is that you want to be and living a life in accordance to how that person would live their life. Does a person with abs eat fast food 5 times a week? Doubt it. I'm not saying you guys can't have a good time sometimes. I'm not saying there's not room for that in your diet, but I'm saying, what is it that you guys want? Because at the end of the day, it seems like you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and it's making you fucking miserable. The next thing is spending hours in the gym and then being sedentary the rest of the day, stuffing your face with whatever you want, thinking that you earned it, but in reality, you're constantly in a day-to-day of breaking even, and it is just holding you back from achieving the life that you want. And this final one is a big one. You guys are eating healthy foods such as nuts, nut butters, and all these high-fat, high-calorie dense foods that really start to add up. Most of the time when you get these trail mixes or these nuts, they're already cooked and baked with highly inflammatory oils. So it really just stops you and prevents you from really getting to where you want to go to begin with. I hope you guys find at least one valuable tip within this video and that you can start to apply it in your day-to-day life moving forward. I promise you will see drastic results over time as long as you just start to apply these things. By the way, if you guys have been consuming endless free content, trying your best to apply it and still not seeing results, consider booking a free 15-minute discovery call with me or my team so that we can see maybe if we'd be a good fit together. The accountability is one of the biggest factors in achieving your goal, especially when it comes to efficiently and timely achieving it. Also, if you got value from these tips, consider downloading my free How to Lose 15 Plus Pounds in 30 Days or Less. It's a fat loss guide that'll help you shred out in 30 days, and I just want to offer this to you as my free gift. You guys are all amazing. I'm so proud of all of you. It's a day-to-day journey. Be kind to yourself and just take one day at a time. Love y'all. I'll see you in the next video.